At some point, your cat has looked directly at you and slowly closed their eyes, not fully asleep, not distracted, just calm, relaxed, present. Most people think this is a random behavior, a sleepy expression, a lazy moment. But in cat psychology, the slow blink is one of the most meaningful things your cat can give you. Because for a cat, closing their eyes near another living creature is not automatic. It's a decision. And once you understand what that decision means, you'll never see your cat's slow blink the same way again. In the animal world, vision means survival, especially for cats. Cats are both predators and prey, which means their nervous system is constantly evaluating safety. Movement, sound, threat, their awareness never fully turns off. That's why cats sleep lightly, react quickly, and remain alert to changes in their environment. So when a cat slowly closes their eyes while looking at you, they are doing something surprisingly vulnerable. They are temporarily lowering their guard, not because they have to, but because they feel safe enough to do it. Your cat is not disengaging from you. They are relaxing in your presence, which, for a naturally cautious animal, is an enormous expression of trust. Cats do not waste energy lowering their guard around things they do not trust. So when your cat slow blinks at you repeatedly over time, they are showing a level of emotional comfort that took patience to build. Think about all the mornings your cat has watched you from across the room, from the couch, from the windowsill, from the top of the stairs, just watching. And at some point during those quiet moments, they blinked slowly. Not because something changed, but because you were there. And that was enough. That's what the slow blink really is. It's your cat saying, "Right now, in this moment, I am at peace." And you are part of the reason why. Researchers at the University of Sussex explored this behavior in 2020 and discovered something fascinating. Cats slow blink more frequently with humans they feel comfortable with than with strangers. And even more interesting, many cats respond positively when humans slow blink back at them, because the gesture itself communicates peaceful intent, safety, calmness, no threat. And during those moments, your cat's nervous system shifts, the body relaxes, the muscles soften. Your presence becomes associated with emotional safety instead of alertness. If this already feels familiar, subscribe. Every week, we go this deep into what your cat is really telling you. But here's something most people never notice. Not all slow blinks mean the same thing. Cats use different versions of the behavior depending on the moment. The first is the greeting blink. This happens when you enter a room, come home, or make eye contact after a short separation. It's brief, gentle, almost like your cat saying, "I see you, everything is okay." You might notice it when you walk into the kitchen in the morning, and your cat is already sitting there waiting. They look up, they blink, and they go back to what they were doing. No drama, no demand, just a quiet acknowledgement. Then there's the acceptance blink. This usually happens when your cat settles down near you. On the couch, at the end of the bed, beside your chair, you'll notice them looking at you, then slowly blinking before relaxing their body completely. This is deeper than a greeting. Your cat is actively choosing comfort in your presence. Many people have experienced this without realizing what it meant. You're watching television. Your cat jumps up beside you, looks at you for a moment, blinks slowly, and then curls up. That sequence was not random. That was your cat deciding the space was safe enough to rest in, because you were there. And then there's the deepest version of all. The long, peaceful, slow blink. The one where the eyes stay closed slightly longer. The body becomes heavy and relaxed. The breathing slows. This happens when your cat feels completely at peace in that moment. No tension, no vigilance, no need to stay alert. And if your cat does this around you regularly, it says something very powerful about how safe they feel in your presence. If you've ever sat quietly in your home and felt your cat's eyes on you from across the room, and then watched them slowly close, you already know what this feels like, even if you didn't have words for it before. That moment of stillness, that quiet exchange, it happens in ordinary moments. Sunday mornings when the house is silent, late evenings when the lights are low, quiet afternoons when neither of you has anywhere to be. And in those moments, your cat looks at you and blinks slowly, because in their world, you are home. Understanding the slow blink is only half the story. The other half is knowing how to respond correctly. Most owners either ignore the blink completely or respond too quickly. And timing matters more than people realize. A proper slow blink response is gentle and calm. You don't stare intensely. You don't force interaction. You simply soften your eyes. Slowly close them. Pause briefly. And open them again naturally. That rhythm matters, because rushed movements create tension. But slow, relaxed movement communicates safety back to your cat. And many cats recognize it immediately. Some blink back again. Some soften their posture. Some approach closer after the interaction. If your cat doesn't respond the first time, don't force it. Some cats take days. Some take weeks. The key is consistency. Every time you slow, blink back calmly, you're adding another layer to the trust they feel around you. And over time, something changes. Many cats become more relaxed, more willing to stay close for longer periods. Not because they were trained to, but because trust grows through repeated feelings of safety. Your cat begins associating you not only with food or routine, but with emotional safety itself. And the slow blink is their way of showing you that what they saw made them feel safe. There is something worth noticing about the moments when this happens most. It is rarely during the busy parts of the day, not when you're rushing, not when the phone is ringing, not when the house is full of movement and noise. It happens in the in-between moments, when you finally sit down after a long day, when the house goes quiet in the evening, and your cat, who has been watching patiently from wherever they were, comes a little closer, settles nearby, and blinks, as if to say, now is a good time. Because your cat does not need much from you. They need consistency, calmness, presence. And when you give them that, even without trying, they give you this, a slow blink. Simple, quiet. And if you know what it means, more meaningful than almost anything else they could offer. Some people have lived with cats for 20 years and never knew this was happening. Never realized that those small moments of eye contact across the room were their cat choosing them. Quietly. Repeatedly. Every single day. That's why slow blinking feels strangely intimate once you understand it. It's quiet, subtle, easy to miss, but emotionally significant. Your cat is not just looking at you. They are lowering their defenses around you. Voluntarily. for an animal built around caution and awareness. That means everything. So the next time your cat looks at you and slowly closes their eyes, pause for a moment and blink back, because in that quiet exchange, your cat may be giving you one of the purest signs of trust they know how to offer. If this changed how you see your cat, share it with someone who loves theirs. They might be missing these moments without even knowing it.